So if we have to look at the entrepreneurial brain that was behind Craig's head, that's basically what the entrepreneurial democratizing follows this model of the entrepreneurial brain and the pathways. So when I was approached early on by Craig and Liesl to put a workshop together, I really wanted to be congruent to this model. And when I took all the bits and pieces from all the sticky notes behind Craig's head, and I plopped it into those pathways, I saw clusters forming. And the clusters that we'd be dealing with today is the mindset, and is the skill, and is also the practice. So we'll be talking about those three sort of pathways throughout today. But if we move on and just look at those three perspectives, we look at the mindset. So during my studies last year, when I was studying this divergent thinking and how it comes across in the coaching process and consultation process, you have to look at it from your perspective as well as that of your clients. So let's take it for you as an entrepreneur. You as an established entrepreneur have to have an openness to experience. It's almost a personality trait. It's one of the big five. And basically, if you're not open to experiences, you're going to be really making your world very small and very, very limited. So I'm looking at inviting all of you to open your minds, open your possibilities, and then also look at your environment. Is it conducive of thinking creatively? I know that a lot of people, such as myself, like chaos around me, like all the dots behind me. It gives me inspiration to really look for creative solutions or really think. Some people like it very, very neat and tidy. That's also an environment that's conducive to you thinking broadly and creatively. Being ready for change. Gosh, I don't know who on this call is not ready for change, because all we're doing in this whole year is just change. So that's also where your mindset has to go. If you're not open to experience there and you don't have the readiness to change, it's going to be quite a tough skill to learn. And then also emotions. Emotions is very important. Like just before, we had some tech issues and I just couldn't manage to find the answer and how to solve it, because I was already getting flustered. Because we're looking at the time, there's pressure. We know there's all of you beautiful people waiting to be admitted. And it really made it difficult for me to think, okay, what are my possibilities here? What are my options? And then, like I said earlier, no judgment or assessment. So when we do these sort of activities early or later on, then I'd really, really urge you to just spitball ideas without assessing them and out judging them. That is for convergence. That's the day when we discuss convergence eventually. Then the assessment and the judgment comes into play. But here, no judgment, no assessment. We just get those ideas or solutions off our chest. So yeah, as a skill, we'll be looking at tools, developing the skill,